Yo, what's up, guys? I thought it'd be kind of fun to have like a walk and talk video. Maybe start doing these more often. And then today we're gonna talk about my worst investments ever. I've made some stupid decisions throughout my life. Luckily, I'm in a good place now, and everything's turned out for the better. But I've definitely had some down moments. So let's just talk about it. You should definitely tell me yours as well after you watch this. But take a listen, see how much I've fucked up over the years. The first bad investment I can ever remember making was back when I was about 8, 9 years old or something. It was the first time I ever went on a trip without my parents. And they gave me a little bit of money, sent me on this little church trip. And we went to some convention or something and got to stay in this hotel and all this stuff. And one morning we went and ate breakfast. And I remember I ended up eating a dozen eggs, and people were like, wow, you ate so many eggs, you're so little. And I'm like, I was hungry, I like eggs. After that, there was this little machine that you put $1 in, and you had a chance of getting these prizes out of it. And I saw a man win a $2 bill out of it. So I was like, I want a $2 bill. I've never had one, never even seen one until now. I was so young, you know. They were rare, they still kind of are. So what did I do? I put a $1 bill in 20 separate times, because I've had to break a 20 at the register, and I never won the $2 bill. So yeah, wasted $20 trying to get $2. Makes no fucking sense, I know. And then the next thing on my list that I would say is a really bad investment, I'd say this is probably one of the worst ones, would be whenever I took out about $12,000 in loans to go to college. Yeah, that one I didn't even think about. I just thought that's what you had to do. I did it. I wanted to stay on campus. I was brainwashed. Thought this was the process. No one really was there to help, and yeah, it didn't end up even going longer than a year and a half. And I just completely have ignored the fact that they even exist since then, because I feel like it was a fucking bullshit that I got tricked into doing. So if something ain't fair, I ain't gonna fuck with it. Then the next one, let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. So this is a terrible investment, but it was totally worth the money, if that makes any sense. My car that I currently drive, Audi A4, it's a 2009. Bought it around 2013. You know, that's almost 10 years ago. Has about 170,000 miles on it right now. When I bought it for $23,000, and currently it's valued at about $4,000. You know, cars depreciate pretty quickly. This one especially, and it went down very far. It's not worth shit now, but I love it. It still drives great. And the only thing I can really say to, you know, prove that it was a waste of money is that when I first got it, I really thought I was fucked up. The engine blew. I got fucked. And luckily, my uncle's lawyer friend helped me out and got them to fucking pay for the engine fix. So I got a brand new engine as soon as I bought it. So that kind of sweetened the deal. Even the fact that the car ain't worth shit now, it at least is gonna last me a long time. Clearly almost 10 years, and I can still drive it like I like to drive. I'm a pretty aggressive driver. I enjoy getting behind the wheel. Sorry if that got loud. I'm walking by a car wash right now. I'll try to talk louder. But yeah, that's the first three, and those are before I even had found out about cryptocurrency. So you gotta think, 2013, I wasn't into Bitcoin or nothing yet. So, you know, I had just begun my investments. I was barely an adult. So, yeah, let's continue. All right, this next one is gonna hit home for a lot of y'all, because I'm sure a lot of other people got burnt the same way, especially in this community. Back in 2017, say about August, I first discovered cryptocurrency and began to learn about it. I didn't immediately jump into it or nothing like that, because I'm very cautious. I've never invested in like stocks or anything before, so I had no experience really, and I was, you know, just looking things up. But what had caught my attention was, you know, obviously Bitcoin I started hearing about, but then the first altcoin that I got into was STEEM, because, you know, I was a creative person and I thought I saw the potential to start earning and, you know, having ownership of my content. And I was like, wow, let's get into it. Of course, this was December 2017. That's when prices were pretty high back then. It was considered very high for STEEM especially. It was about $3 a token, you know, at the time Bitcoin was about 12, 13,000, I believe. And I purchased my first little bit of Bitcoin. It was a couple $100. And what did I do? I bought some STEEM for $3 per token. I can't tell you the exact number that I bought, but all I know is that it was a terrible investment because STEEM is currently under 30 cents. And luckily, you know, I ended up getting the Hive airdrop, and that fucking saved me. I'm doing great with the Hive investment, so wonderful opportunity there. But STEEM itself was a bad investment, although it led to great things. Yeah, so I can't say I didn't have my good moments with STEEM, but I definitely lost some money there. Now, of course, the Bitcoin investment ended up going well because we see where that is. About 30K right now, and it's been way higher. But, yeah, hold on. I'm getting down these stairs. Next worst investment. I got two more I'm going to talk about. This next one, it's very annoying. I don't know if you've ever heard of Crypto.com, but whenever I was quitting my job about 7-8 months ago, I said, all right, I'm going to have to start spending crypto. So I'm gonna need a debit card. And wow, what do you know? Crypto.com offers cash back. So you get Crow tokens every time you spend money in most places. So most merchants, I mean, are qualified for that money. So I'm like, oh shit, they got all these different tiers. I don't want the free card because you don't get any cash back. The red card's only $400. The next card up was $4,000. And after that, it was $40,000 and $400,000. No way I could afford the $400,000. $40,000 would have been a fucking great deal of my money. So no, I'm not doing that either. Damn, a big fish just jumped out of the water. You can see the ripples. Anyways, then I was like, all right, I'll put $4,000 in Crow because I believe in this platform. You know, of course, I'd known about it for a couple years already. I just didn't need the debit card. But as soon as I decided to start invest, they were just right in the middle of their mega marketing campaign where they were dropping tons of money. Prices were super high at the time. They had money to blow. And I had to get the debit card in because I needed it. So that's when I had to invest. So $4,000 in. Took like 3 months to get my fucking card. Fuck you, Crow. Double fuck you. Anyways, took that long to get my card. Once I finally got it, prices had already gone down. I'd already lost money. I was down, I don't know, like 3,000 instead of 4,000 or something like that. It was bad. At one point it went up a little bit, but not by much. Anyways, now that $4,000 is worth about 900. So it was a terrible investment. All the cash back I've got doesn't matter because I've lost money. But it's allowed me to use my cryptocurrency easily, and I could have just stuck with the free one, I guess, but there's some perks that come with the Indigo. It wasn't worth it in the end, but I have a nice ass card now and I'm stuck with it, so I can unstake in a month or so. I don't know if I will or not, because at this point I don't even fucking care about that. Okay, so let's get on to this last and most, I would say it's a little bit less recent than that Crow incident, but it also, it's about the same time, so it hit hard too. So this is my first foray into NFTs, and it was with Rare Ghost Club. I got an email from my favorite clothing brand, Pink Dolphin, that they were starting their own NFT thing, and like I hadn't got involved in NFTs at all, especially not in Ethereum, because I saw the gas prices, all that bullshit. I didn't want to fuck with it. It was slow. I'm used to Hive. It's great. Why would I use another fucking shittier blockchain? It doesn't make sense. I don't care how popular it is. I'm rocking on Hive. But the fact that it was my favorite clothing brand, and I knew that these guys were well connected out in Los Angeles, they know everybody, I'm like, wow, this is gonna go well. I didn't realize that so many other fucking influencers out there were doing the same damn thing. I didn't really research that. I kind of did, not much though. And whenever I found out that the guys that I knew and trusted were doing something, I got involved with their Discord early and started talking with these people. I got a feeling, or had a feeling at the time, that they didn't really know what they were doing, but I still believed in them. And you know, I knew that they would end up making like awesome merch because their clothes are just amazing, and I've been wearing it for like 10 years too. So I believed in it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go all in with this shit because I got a lot of money right now. I'm gonna fucking do it. I put in over 2 ETH in all these fuckers minting. I got over 20 of them. I think I got 22 Rare Ghosts, and they were about 0.1 ETH each. So you add that up, it's about 2.4 or something like that. And yeah, it did not go well. Let's just say shortly after, all NFTs started going down in price a lot because the market just went down. And you know, now I honestly don't even want to say how much those things are worth each. But I got to, because that's what this video is about. They're worth 0.01 ETH each. My God, what? I mean, I'd barely have 1 ETH if I sold all these fuckers, and that's if they sell. I didn't realize how hard it was to sell your fucking pictures. I thought people would want those, you know? No, they don't fucking want that shit. And some of them do, some of them go crazy. I know people that's collected way more than me in that group, and they're probably hurting worse. They got the most rare ones and stuff. They paid a couple ETH for one of them and shit like that. Hopefully things turn around. About the only positive that I've had for that so far is the fact that I got $600 worth of merch sent to my house for free, and I got every item off the drop, and it's all stuff that I love. So I was really happy about that. But the thing is, I basically paid for that by losing so much money in the investment. So they definitely owed me. And they ended up giving everyone some free stuff, but the people like me who are the heavy holders, as they call it, that has the most, we got the most. I got every single item. It's pretty fucking sick. I need a lot of new clothes too, because I've been growing, and I outgrew a lot of my clothes. So yeah, those are my worst investments. Gotta be honest about it. I've lost some money, but I definitely have made more money since I started crypto than I've lost. So life's good overall, and you gotta laugh about the fuck ups and learn from them, of course, too, because you don't want to do it again. But at the same time, you need to fuck up to get better. Yeah, so that's gonna be the end of the video. If you want to tell me your story, be sure to tag me. Let me know you're making a post or a video, whatever you do. I prefer videos. A lot of people are afraid to show their identity out here. I understand that you want to be anonymous. It's whatever. I feel like you gain another level of trust of someone whenever you see their face and hear them talking, though. And you can't deny the fact that, those were fucking funny stories, some of them, because it's not you fucking up, it's me. Unless you had the same incidents or something similar, you might feel the burn too, but most of the time you're just gonna be laughing, and good for you to get to enjoy my pain and suffering. All right, I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch you again soon. Peace out, people.